was kind of good to see Skepta and Naomi break the internet the other day. You know what I mean? Break the internet on the main stick. I'm not even going to lie, to be honest with you, I didn't even notice the boxer shorts at first.
Oh, I did.
I just saw the picture and I just thought, I just saw them two together and I said, yeah, I love this. I just liked it. I don't know why. I just liked it. Then I noticed the boxer shorts and I said, yeah, this is extra special.
Skepta's a marketing G. He's a genius, bro. He's such a genius, bro.
He's amazing.
That guy always has a master plan. He's always got a plan up his sleeve, bro.
He's a genius,
Trust me, fam. Even when man was in New York with him, like in 2013, bro, the moves that he was making so strategically, bro.
Serious?
Give me an example of something that he done that made you go, you know what, this guy knows exactly what he's doing.
Brother, he got invited to all these like hot, like what's all the big New York radio stations, like
Hot 97.
He was getting invited to all these places. He was like, nah, Cree, they won't get it. I need to go to Queens, to the Bronx. Like man was getting to all these mad underground radio stations where these indie Americans were loving every single bar or like off him. Like it was mad. It was mad to see, fam. I was just like,
how do you know this?
He doesn't jump. He's like, definitely, from what it seems like, you don't gravitate to the wave hopping thing. Like,
nah.
If it's like, if he doesn't feel that you get it at all, then
he's
like
out.
He's not on that.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, bro, and he's just that guy's a genius, bro. That guy's a
proper
fucking genius. When he sold out, he had a sold out show in New York, fam, and I was with him and my boy Lee boy, and I didn't even go there to film him. I just went out there as a brethren to support him. He was like, yo, man's got a show, come, like, This is when he wasn't as popping. You get me? This is like probably just after Blacklisted, and we was there, and I was just looking at the whole crowd as a mix of different people, and I was just seeing everyone spit his bar word for word, his old school tunes, and that.
That's a mad thing.
I was just like, man's in Brooklyn and this is just all happening. Like, this was before the peak time. So like when he was like, Cree, I'm not getting to none of these big radio stations. I know who I'm gonna cater to. I know who wants to listen to me. I know who loves me. I know who wants to fuck with me. And bro, I was just like, now look at him. So he's a G, man.
What a G, fam! I just love that, man. I love Skepta anyway. Everyone knows I'm mad by it.
But yeah,
that's your bias, isn't it?
That's my bias, Skepta. I don't care. He can do no wrong.
Yeah,
he can do no wrong in my eyes. I don't care.
That cover there, dog.
Is him and Naomi doing a thing, or was that just for the thing?
I have no idea.
Because that's what bare people were speculating.
I have no idea.
And I thought, why would people come to that conclusion?
I have no idea if they're doing the thing, but he's a fucking
I'm not saying other poets pleading the fifth, so I ain't gonna get you to say anything that you don't. But all I'm saying is, I'll just say this: that like, I personally, I don't know nothing about no scenario or anything like that, but I just thought, why did people come to the conclusion straight away that just because they were vibing with each other on that thing, like that, Chushi had a top off and that, and he had his top backed off and whatnot, that they was doing a thing. Maybe that was just a picture thing.
Did you see Diddy's Instagram?
Who's?
Yesterday.
Who's?
He put her on there, innit?
Yeah.
Did he?
Do you know why though?
Did he put her up, yeah? Did he put her up and excellence?
Do you know why though?
Why?
This is why she's so G'd up. She done GQ with Skepta, and then like under a week later she does Vogue with Diddy. So it's like, that's the world that she's in. Like, that's what Skepta's associated with.
Yeah.
For me, that's incredible, fam.
Yeah, that's mad.
A man's come from Meridian in Tottenham.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I see it still.
Like, this is mad. Now you're with Naomi Campbell. Like, you know when Skepta was in Tottenham in Meridian, Naomi Campbell was hot.
Yeah, of course.
So her longevity is crazy.
Yeah.
But now Skepta, from where he was then, on
now
like
She
pirate
was in a Michael
radio,
Jackson video. Remember that as well.
blood, we just got to realise that
I'll
Skepta.
deep that for a minute.
Wait,
Naomi Campbell was in a Michael Jackson video in the 90s.
That's what I'm trying to say. You Skepta is on a mad thing.
Which video was
that thingy about?
How can I forget? Hold on 1 second.
The one where he's dancing, he's wearing the white vest, and it's
By
just
the
a bit
beach
weird.
and all of that. I think
It's just weird.
1 second.
How does it go? I know.
Is it Dirty Diana? No, it's not Dirty Diana. It's just nothing of a girl.
Has he got the wind blowing?
Yeah, the wind blowing. How's the song go again? Fuck. Michael Jackson's wearing a white top, same colour as
In the
his skin.
closet. Wait, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I remember this.
This video
Yeah, and it was
mad.
a mad
The beat's
colour.
good, though.
It was a mad colour graded video.
Huh?
Oh, she's gonna get it. He's getting ham in that thing.
Yeah.
Getting ham, fam.
Wait. This better not get taken down. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
Stop it now. It won't get taken down.
Wait.
So it's 30 seconds.
It's 30 seconds, yeah.
And they're dancing. Yeah, they're dancing with each other.
You better stop
Bro,
it.
this was in the 90s, bro.
That's
How long
crazy.
ago was
Yeah.
this? That's how long she's been in the fucking game.
And for Skepta to just be
Yeah, exactly.
no, but
It's
for
almost pretty much
it's
the
bro
same
for
as
her
well,
to
you know.
be endorsing his product at the same time on the cover, fam.
It's not even that. It's bigger than his product. She's endorsed him.
Yeah.
She's endorsed. She said, "I'm gonna have no." top on."
91.
Who's 91?
That was when the video
Oh,
came out.
jeez! I thought you said Naomi Campbell's 91. I was
No,
saying,
no,
I heard
no.
Black Don't Crack, but this is a mad thing. This is mad.
Nah, 91. That's when the video dropped, bruv. 91. Fucking
That's
hell.
man.
I just think Skepta's journey is, and do you know what I love about Skepta as well?
I was gonna say something rage, but I'm not even gonna do that.
Careful, it's Skepta we're talking about.
No, not about Skepta, about
phew.
Naomi.
After the, you're a madman. After the,
No, it was just about whether, like, you know, Michael.
fam, just
Alright,
pause
alright,
because now we're talking about the
Yeah,
dead,
alright,
and I love Michael J. It's another man you can't take the piss out of. Him, Amarion, Ray J, Skepta. I'm not having it. But anyway,
Ray
you'll
J?
see. What?
Omarion.
What?
I know.
Are we gonna have these conversations? We'll get back to it. Don't worry, because these niggas are they're cold. But anyway, back to Skepta, fam. I can't lie to you, bro. That journey when I think about Meridian to on the cover of GQ with Naomi Campbell is, fam. There's no blueprint for that. There's no plan you can go out and find and say this is what's gonna happen to Skepta. The Drake situation happened, and most people thought he's probably gonna fall off. He learnt from the Diddy thing. He said, nah. And look at him now.
I know. He's had bare big looks, actually.
What?
He had a lot of big looks. So the Diddy thing was more of a Leech thing. So he wasn't really on that afterwards. But then Kanye was embracing. And I think even before then he was in the studio with Kanye.
Yeah.
And then he's done the Brit Award stuff. It's like literally like moment after moment after moment. Yeah, it's mad, bro. Like it is. The Bret is he is a
Animal.
yeah.
I love him. I'm sorry.
He's a movie star.
This is why I'm biased towards him. I'm very biased. I won't lie to you. Very biased.
Yeah, someone asked me actually.
He's never had a
someone
bad
asked me,
verse.
ask Poet. I can't remember. Something to do with has Skepta fallen off or whatever.
Everyone keeps saying this. How?
I know. Where does that even come from?
How? What is wrong with how?
Then I'm like,
Tell them by GQ, man.
Do you know what it is, yeah? This is what Skepta's
Let me
done,
see if I
which I
can
think
find
is
it.
so sick. You see, being the cool kid and doing all this cool stuff and going on colours and all of that. That was the thing in like when Skepta was coming up. That was the thing, the niche thing. The thing right now is bad boy. It is about being a bad boy. But Skepta's clocked it from
listening.
early. He's over there with Suspect.
Yeah.
He's doing songs like, do you understand where I'm coming from? Like
yeah.
he's clocked the game a lot earlier, so he's sort of left that world, but he still dresses
here we
cool,
go.
but on a bad boy thing.
Oh yeah.
I beg you and Poet have a discussion on Skepta if he's risen / fallen,
He hasn't
what that
fallen.
means.
The discussion over.
or get him on the show. Yeah, I don't know if he'll do it.
I don't
but
think Skepta will come on the show, but like,
Maybe
there's no
one day.
discussion.
There's no.
But
There's
nah,
no.
I don't know
falling.
where that.
Bro,
I don't know where.
there's
I don't know
no
what premise
falling
that they
for this
are.
guy.
No falling.
There
Yeah,
is
yeah,
no
but
falling.
what premise would they be judging this on? 'Cause I don't understand. Like what part? What? Huh?
They're judging it off of like his old stuff that he used to do, like like when he used to do his old sets and everything. Because even people I talk to, because I love Skepta as well, innit? So when I post like stuff on, like when he's talking about, for example, like if I'm watching like a set that he did. So one recent one I did was Boiler Room and Lord of the Mics.
Yeah.
So I posted that on like my stuff. There people like, like I missed that Skepta. I missed that.
That doesn't mean
Skepta
he's
when
fallen
doing
off
thing.
though.
Yeah, but that's what they judge it off of. So they judge it off of where he's been in terms of his set, like what do you mean, and then now to like.
And I think it's down to the
I-
image as
I-
well.
I-
Back in the day,
But I
all
still
white.
don't think that as him.
I feel
falling
like
off, no?
people. I
Fall
feel
off
like
at all.
people say it and assume that he's fallen off. But
just think people are just-
I feel people say it because the consistency of him releasing the amount of music that we used to listening to him to.
Yeah.
I reckon, but he obviously he's making all these business moves, like the mains thing, like the whole the whole fashion world, like getting endorsed by Chanel, all these things, Moncler.
Do you know what to
like,
me?
Can't fall off.
Do you know what to me? Do you know what to me
fall
falling off is? Yeah, to me falling off is okay. Boom, you've released an album or whatnot or a project and it's super hot. Then after that, now you're releasing a couple of other things and you're not even getting nearly a look in.
Exactly.
Skepta's not even put himself in that position for people to even think that. He can still, when he's ready, when he wants to, he will go to Radar or wherever it is he wants to go to, and he will bar the hell out of it because he has bars. Huh?
He'll bar so.
Yeah, he'll bar the hell out of that. But at the moment, I just think that he's probably just making some music and just making some other moves at the moment, and that's fine. I don't think that it this is just not even about Skepta. I just don't think people should just put unnecessary pressure on artists to have to every 6 months release a project.
Exactly.
Like, they don't have to do that. Like, he released something, he smashed it, he's had an amazing moment, he flipping headlined Wireless just last year. He's still doing a whole bunch of festivals.
Mercury,
he
bro.
just
He
put a thing. He just broke the internet the other day. Maybe it might have been Black
just
Internet.
released a
I don't
Nike
know.
trainer.
He just exactly. He's done bare things. Like
The Chanel
give him a
cosign,
minute.
the GQ with Naomi Campbell.
Moncler.
What do you want from him? What do you want from my brother? Get off Skepta. Leave him
A lot
alone.
of people just look at the music side of things, and even then, like, you know, it's not bad for an artist to change their style of music.
That's all it is, my bro.
Oh, okay.
It's that.
I get
And
it.
that's
You
what
know,
I'm talking about.
Shutdown
I
was
get
all
it.
glossy. I wear white and all of that, and now it's quite dark and whatever.
Okay,
but
I
because
get
I
it.
like that.
Yeah.
Because that's what's
Okay.
happening, bro. It's winter time.
you're
It's
biased.
dark. No one and you're
You're
right. I'm
biased.
biased. I don't care.
So you're gonna pitch a good argument.
Yeah, of course.
But okay, I
love
hear it. So like for some people they're thinking, right, you know what? He's like more on the ASAP Ferg vibe.
No, he's
more
on the
than
Skepta vibe.
Yeah.
They're on his vibe.
I'm not chatting to you.
Yeah,
that's
Did you
more
see
of the
Playboy
vibe.
Carti in the video with Suspect? He was looking like he's really living in London. Nah, cuz, I'm not
I
having
don't
it.
even clock that.
Skepta, he's at the front like,
Yeah.
and
Even the little
Suspect's
dance he
going
does at the
ham.
end
That
as
tune's
well.
cold
Is
as
it
well.
What?
That remix is
It's not cold, it's freezing, fam. Skepta can never fall off, ever.
He can, but he won't.
No, he can't.
He
Never.
can, bro.
He's never
Of course,
fallen off.
everyone is subject. Everyone
Not
at some
Skepta.
point could fall off. I just don't think he has, and I don't think that he will anytime soon. I think Skepta is always gonna be
Skepta
one of the
has
big
made,
boys
like,
in the done.
bro, there hasn't been a year where this guy hasn't made like a move where everyone said wow.
Yeah,
Remember Brits, wow, Mercury, wow, Own Crep, wow, Chanel, wow.
The dance
you're
move.
And
like-
prior to
Even
that,
wow.
just the
Moncler
barring
as
thing.
well.
Yeah.
Just prior to that, the barring thing.
That-
Man
that-
can't just.
that-
You can't
that's
step. You
music.
can't stand next to Skepta
Yeah, that's
on a
music.
barring
That's
thing.
all music
You have
aside.
to have. You have to be fully. You need to have a shitload of lyrics.
That's music.
To stand next to a
That's
man
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
That's music.
Seriously,
Man's
he'll bar
even
the
forget.
hell out of you.
He even done like a music academy with Levi's and that.
Oh my God.
got, like,
I
you
forgot
get
I went
me?
to the
Like
show.
you can't even forget about these things.
Do you know how much he's getting for these shows?
Alexandra,
Oh my
Alexandra Palace, fam. Was man there?
Ali
Zahn
Pali.
Ali.
Exactly, that was last year.
How
That's
can he
last
fall off?
Yeah,
He
it's
can't.
mad.
He can't. He can't.
Yeah,
He can't. I got a
it's
pat.
I'm
mad.
not having it. Skepta's never fallen off. He never will. Do you know when I was younger? I heard a Skepta and Joel Santana song. I'm gonna find it for you lot.
Really?
I'm gonna find it for you lot. I am a real Skepta. I'm not on this. He's not falling off. I don't care, and I will never admit it, even if you lot said it happened.
I don't think
I
you.
am biased.
You'll
I
never
admit
fall
it.
off still.
I think he's.
Crep
I think he's
said
a
Skepta
don
with
that
the
like. I think he's a don where like if he wanted to just, if he didn't want to do music, he just wouldn't do it, and that's just that. He moves in his own time at his own pace,
Right.
and whether you feel that means that he's fallen off or whatnot, he can just deal with that. But I just don't see him as someone. He just moves at his own pace, and that's why you get these things that just pop up, these different wow factors. I think that's what separates him from a lot of other artists as well.
Hell yeah.
Is that like some artists
That's why
are
he's so
only they can
significant,
only
bro.
maybe, if anything, if they're lucky, give you a wow factor in one department.
Yes. After, and probably the one every 3 years. This guy has been consistent with everything that he's done. Every time we've gone wow, it's been like it's really been wow, fam.
Do you know, he's so good,
You know,
yeah.
so-
He needs to go to the moon and do a concert for man to be like, he's killing it.
Yeah.
Like what he's doing, if anybody else done it, man would rate it. Not everyone's on the front of GQ.
I think even within the past couple of weeks, like when he was just on his like social media, like he was with Moncler this day.
Come
then
on, man.
This other brand the other day. Like in terms of the level of consistency, but
It's
he's,
mad.
But he's also got that patience as well with it. Like he knows when to strike.
Do you know what I've realised about people? I said it yesterday on my Instagram. People hate change. They hate change because they associate certain situations with a time in their life that is really important. So, like, for example, when Skepta came out at Wireless with Drake, I reckon there are some people that probably found their first girlfriend around that time, or that was their summer. Oh my God. And then now that Skepta's not doing that no more, it's like, oh, do you remember that summer when we used to always go and get that ice cream and I met my gal and Skepta came, he's not the same no more, you know. These times you're the person that needs to change. You need to change for you to appreciate someone like Skepta. Because you're the same person for 3-4 years. You don't appreciate Skepta's change. But I appreciate it.
The thing is, I don't even think that you have to change. I just think that I just feel like the mentality in how you see it needs to change.
So you have to change them.
So what I mean by that is that I can say, oh yeah, I loved this particular moment, yeah. But like, and I might not necessarily like what my man's doing now. And that's not a bad thing. That's just my opinion. But the only thing that needs to change is that whole thing of, oh, you know what? That projecting the energy of, oh, he's falling off just because they don't like what you're doing.
You need to change that. You need to understand that just because you don't like it doesn't mean he's falling off. You need to change your perspective. You have to change. People don't change, fam. That's the biggest problem. People stay the same.
Have you heard his Vicious EP?
Yeah.
Big man, I bought it twice.
You see how like people are saying, oh, he fell off, but then if you hear the first track on his EP,
Is it still? Oh my God!
He just didn't realize.
Yeah.
I take my number off. To be friends.
It's cool still.
I'm making a.
he just bags everyone up on the beat, like
he went mad.
Yeah, it's hard.
And Ghost Rider, I don't care, fam. A$AP Rocky went mad. It doesn't matter what anyone says anyway.
To be honest with you, still is my song.
Still the best song. Yeah,
that's the
still my
even just
favorite
the beat that he comes on, like
it's
you
crazy.
can just hear his identity through his beat.
But have you heard his features?
And it takes him ages to drop in. Like it comes in and like I don't even know, like the 120th bar. He's like, you know what? You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait.
Fam, he see his features. He killed C-Biz's feature. He killed the Krypton Conan feature. We can't just ignore these things.
Yeah.
It's out of order. I'm not on it. He killed the new feature with Jesse James and Suspect. I'm not on it, fam. Skepta can't fall off. That's my thing.
There's 2 features that he did that I'll show you after, but like they're just like random songs he just posted, and I went to listen to them. I was like, yo,
bro, he does bare random songs, fam.
Yeah, like his vibe is just crazy.
Fam, when I heard Hypocrisy, that's when I said to myself, I was a young black youth. The teacher took my they tried to show man roots. He's educating the man. It doesn't matter anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Skepta's the guy. Real general. Do you know what?
And he done Coachella. No, I don't want to hear it. I actually don't want to hear it.
Really?
He done Coachella, and he done a show in LA, sold out, and he fell off.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If that's falling off, I need to fall off tomorrow, cuz.
Trust me. Like, they needed to get Wiley in a picture where he wasn't so chapping though. Bro, seriously, the boy looked mad cold in an amazing moment in his life.
He did.
You know what I mean? And then they started taking pictures of him looking mad cold and that.
What does MBE stand for?
Member of the British Empire.
Okay. So I don't rate it.
Really?
Why?
I think so.
Why?
Member of the British Empire.
I think, is that what it stands for?
It sounds legit.
Yeah, member of the British Empire.
That's what I think it is.
That is what it is.
That's what I think it is. And that's why I said I don't rate it.
Why do
Because
you
what
not
is the
rate it,
British
though?
Empire? No, I rate Wiley. And I rate Wiley getting to a position where he's appreciated by a mass audience.
Oh, yeah.
I just wish it wasn't an MBE. Because MBE stands for Member of British Empire. What's within that empire?
Well, what do you not like about it though?
I just don't like the fact that I just don't like the member of the British. I don't like the British Empire.
You don't like the fact that you don't know what it actually is.
But I know what it is. We know what it is. We know what it stands for. We know what it stands for. The British.
you know what
it's
it
a bag of fuckery, dog. That's why I don't like. But I love Wiley, and I think Wiley should be getting all the praise in the whole world. Everyone should be rating Wiley for what he's done.
But
He's the man.
But as you say that, you need to kind of explain why.
I would refuse an MBE if I ever
Why?
offered one, because you're making me a member of the British Empire.
Yeah.
Do you know
What
what consists of the British Empire?
Explain.
Am I right in saying I can say Jamaica is part of the British Empire, the place that they went over, colonized, kill off a bag of people, told them that this is fam? I'm not into that stuff. What the British
It's
Empire
not part
stands
of it
for?
anymore, though, is it?
What's
Is it?
that?
It's not
I don't
part of
know,
it
but I know
anymore.
if I go to the flipping British Museum, I'm going to see things that don't belong to them.
Is it? It's on the low.
Yeah.
It is on the low, isn't it? But this is what I need to rate.
What, Canada as well?
Oh my god.
The Queen's face is on.
Commonwealth.
Yeah, the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth. We still own you, but you got a bit of independence. Go and do a little party every year on whatever day it is and wave your flag around like you're free. But don't worry, we'll come back with the Chinese and we'll... Blood is bollocks, fam. That's why I don't like that MBE shit. There's a famous poet that turned it down. I can't remember what his name is.
No
Fucking
pun
bad boy.
intended.
Oh, you're a madman. I'll be the fam. If they ever said to me, poet, I'd be like, cuz, I'm not coming to your house. You're not putting no sword on my shoulder or whatever it is. You're not giving me no bag. I don't want to be part of that. I don't rate it. I don't like it.
Turn down British honour. Let's have a look.
Fam,
See if there's anyone in there
but like I said, no, I don't want to take away from Wiley and his moment and who he is and what he means to me and what he means to so much people, what he means to grime, what he means to British culture, what he means to urban, what he means to West Indians, fam. Yeah. Wiley is not a joke, but
It's not.
That MBE thing is absolute bollocks. Bollocks. It's another thing in life where it's the whole tradition thing. Every day we accept things and we don't even know what they are, but we associate it with some type of celebratory greatness or something like that, so it must be good.
I hear that.
People just need to do their research, find out what something is, and then decide for yourself, do you want to be a part of it? Do I want to be a member of the British Empire? Hell no!
John Lennon did. He declined it.
Imagine that.
Oh, he declined it. John Lennon. Wow.
John Lennon declined it?
Yeah.
Imagine that. My brother! He sat down with a Chinese girl in that room and just kept it moving, star. Didn't even bath, nothing.
What did you say?
I don't see no black dons or any.
I'll find it. It may not be an NBA. There's quite a few different types of things you can. But I know it happened because my dad always spoke about it. He always forever spoke about this. Listen, if you ever become anything in life, I catch you inside the Queen's Yard about rare. What are you gonna do next? Think so you're bigger than them in Jamaica.
You wouldn't go Buckingham now?
For what? I ain't bucking no one there. I'll go buck. Ain't bucking with gigs. How about that?
Man said he'll rub
To his house. That's Buckingham Palace to me, fam. My perception of royalty is Skepta, Giggs, Wiley. They don't need to go to Buckingham Palace for me to rate them. I've rated them before that.
Trust me.
I rated them when Wiley was saying bad them up once.
If you want to take man for a dance.
No, exactly. For him and all of that,
But yeah, I just thought that it would have just been nice to just get him a little bit more warmer. That's all. You know what I mean? Nice little.
It was cold over there.
That was what? That day was freezing. That was like one of the coldest days of the fucking year, anyway.
Yeah, it was.
And you don't want to be out there wearing the Canada Goose or anything like that, because that just takes away a bit of the vibe. You want to be out there in your suit, like how you see everyone else doing it on TV.
Yeah.
And you're out there in that absolute biting cold.
Yeah, man.
He looked like
At least he got to Buck William and that.
Listen. Wiley in Buckingham Palace shows again an amazing
Bro,
journey.
I'm not arguing with you.
Amazing journey, but the MBE. Cause just tell me to come round for some tea or something. Let's talk about life. But don't try and come round here and say to me, thank you for your contribution to music or to anything in life. You're now a member of the British Empire. Fucking hell. We are so lost, but fuck it. Be a member, celebrate Christmas, love Easter, do it all, man. I just want people to really educate themselves and be aware of everything you do. Don't just jump on something.
Are you going to buy your kids Christmas presents?
No.
Okay.
The mother of my kids is not on it. The mother of my kids will go crazy anyway. She's not on that stuff. She's not. Remember, she comes from a Muslim background anyway. I don't know where we're getting these presents, cuz. If I'm being totally honest with you, let's be real, fam. Come on. Christmas time, we all came to my house and bun a big spliff. That's the only tree we dealt with. I'm not under this tree in my yard. I'm not into this.
They say bun tree.
Bun trees, fam. Come on, fam. Man buys you presents all year round. And my presents is a present. You don't need no gift on a next man's birthday. So it's trash.
It's on record.
Next man's birthday.
Yeah, put it on vinyl. 45-inch. Spin it. I'm not on it. I'm not on it, fam.
Let's put it on vinyl.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, Charles. I'm sorry to put a downer on it, but that's just how I feel.
No, you didn't put a downer on it. I wasn't even talking about the honour. I was just talking about the picture.
The picture's genius, though. It's so Wiley.
It's memorable. Yeah. It's memorable, and that's why it's great. Because you know what, you know when you see them TV programs, right, that usually come on like Channel 5 late in the night, where they're talking about shit that happened in the 90s, and they talk about memorable moments. Like, one of us, man, like as an older lot, we'll
like New Year's Eve, and they'll cut like the,
and we'll remember how cold it
was.
was.
The top 20 moments. So you
we'll talk about how cold it was, and he was out there in this picture, and would make it, of course, memorable, man. Sometimes you got to make them moments memorable, man.
I really do love that. I do love that. Yeah, I just love where Grime is. It's a beautiful place, despite the fact the Daily Mail don't like it. Fuck them. But I really do love where everyone in this world is. It's beautiful. But when I see a man going, you know, getting member of the British Empire, and then the Daily Mail does what they do, it makes me realise man's really in the white man's land. Really in the white man's land. Because if you was to get any type of award,
sick of this. Callum must just be like, fuck, like every day, bruv.
Sorry,
Allow me,
Callum.
bruv. Like seriously.
but I don't mean you, Callum. You're a
Like-
nice racist. But see the other one, I'm joking. Callum's not racist.
He must
But,
think every day, cuz. Allow me.
But it's annoying though,
You're
fam.
just making me feel guilty for being me.
It's not
And
you.
and
It's your ancestors that got a problem.
He comes
You're
and he
alright.
helps and he helps out and he's part
I
of
know
the
he helps
team
out the
and
black
all of
people. I
these
know.
things and,
He's not
you
a
know, and
representation.
every day, subliminals, innit? Every week, bare subliminals.
No, he's got
bruv.
vision down. Look at him.
Gives him bare subliminals every week, bruv. It's mental.
Cuz man's out here just trying to make man aware of what's really going on, fam.
Bro, you sounded like a racist when you said that, because you know you said not you. It's like when white people were just like,
Yeah.
fucking like, not you.
You're alright. But you see your mate Baba Tunde.
Yeah. I can't stand.
I can't
some
stand
of
him.
them. I used to get that quite a lot actually, like especially from cab drivers. Like, oh, you know what? Like you're all right.
What?
Yeah, you're all right. But you know, like some of them other ones.
No, fuck.
What? You've never had that?
Dan, you kick ball. Of course you've had that.
Hey, I'm
No,
going,
no,
I'm going
man.
Miami with 14 white guys
When?
in May or pre-season, yeah.
For
And I'm just
pre-season?
thinking to
Right, you're
myself,
actually really doing this
I'm
thing.
the only black boy on this team.
Oh, so
and
you're
I'm
the
thinking
all right
to
one.
myself-
Are you the all right one?
The all right one.
He's the all
I'm
right
the
one.
token.
Yeah.
Your token.
I'm token.
Do you remember token in South Park?
I know. But as in, you see what I'm saying? I'm there thinking, fuck it, heck. It's mad. I'm only playing Chiswick.
And you playing Chiswick?
You
That's
think I'm playing flipping Leeds, bruv?
And
Yeah.
you're going Miami.
Why not, man?
You going look at my Jeez, it's
Why not?
lit.
Have you ever had that, Crit?
Huh?
Have you ever had that?
What?
You're all right.
Oh, like,
Other ones, but you're all
Or
right.
racism in any capacity.
Nah, not
Yeah.
race. I'm talking about you're all right. there's a difference. There's a difference because obviously we all experience it. to a
yeah, I
degree.
feel like I have.
But
still.
you know, like, have you never had the? Yeah, you're all right.
yeah,
You're all right. Don't know about the other man then. The other dude with
yeah.
the- You know what I mean?
I
The
think
other-
from a
the
black,
other rapper
I
guys
think
you
from
hang
a
around
black,
with.
from a black cab driver, like a, you know, a black taxi.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I've had that.
You must have had it at a nightclub as well, because obviously you got profile, Cryptocon's got profile, but surely there must have been times where they're like, Critty, you're alright, Cryptocon, they're alright,
Yeah.
but see there for.
Yeah,
What about the other lot?
yeah. That's the
You can't bring your brethren in. Nah, you lot like you're all right.
yeah. You're
I don't
good.
know
Yeah,
about-
you. Nah, sorry, brother. Nah.
Crit, it's all right. Crit parks up in the Rolls Royce and all of that anyway. So all the time, anyone
on.
can get in.
The chain,
Anyone
the
can
glass.
get in. You get me? That's how your thing's set usually, isn't it?
Come on, dog.
He gave his girl rose gold roses. Are you mad?
Did you for real?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, bruv.
Oh, you should have said yeah, bro. You should have run with
He was
that.
about to Google that shit.
I gotta impress this girl's Mother's Day or something, bro.
I did get roses though, but not rose gold roses.
M&S roses.
Nah, what's it? Flora?
For Florida people, I hate them.
Huh? The you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the woman on the thing like,
Yeah.
yeah, come on, cuz.
I respected how
Bare bread.
you know MoStack got moved to for his things that other day. Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of respected the way that he came out and was just like, you know
MoStack
what?
is a real brother.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, he's one of
MoStack, you
the
know.
bro.
proper.
One of the
He just
fucking
was on the thing
elite
of, you
brothers.
know, yeah. He's got good aura still.
Yeah.
He actually reminds me of an older cousin. It's weird because I know he's younger than me, but there's a part of his personality. I don't know him, but there's a part of his personality that reminds me of an older cousin that I've got.
Yeah.
But he's just on the thing of, you know what, boom, this is what happens when
Nah,
you're
he's a
attached to the
realist.
road.
He's
When
definitely
you're
a
attached
realist.
to the road, it can happen. I got caught slipping. Well, and it makes a change for man them that's just always on the internet chatting about man can't get me, man can't this, man what you think man took my things, man didn't take my things, I passed it over to my brethren and then my brethren got moved to it wasn't me,
Yeah.
it was
Chucky, get out.
Yeah.
bruv, that's what happens, bruv. Man just start making excuses for themselves. Oh no, it weren't me.
I
Nah,
just like the fact that he put up that video and he just came back shining again. You get me? That's
Yeah,
that's
but
what
you know
made me
what?
happy.
It is.
Do
He
you know
said
what?
it's not even as good, but you know.
Yeah, exactly. That was
He's
the
so
that was
real.
So G. Yeah. It wasn't as good as the other thing, but you know what? You know what I mean. And to be honest with you, for me personally, me personally, he would have just got ratings from me, even if he didn't go to the jewelry shop straight after that. He just came out, he just said whatever it was he felt like he needed to say it, and cool. You don't even. I know that for the ego thing and the fact that, you know what I mean, you feel a bit violated or whatever, and you feel light actually because you got your jewelry, you're used to wearing it every day. Boom, I'm gonna go Hatton straight away and just get something just to feel like I'm dressed a bit. Do you know what I mean? But even then, you ain't even got to go Hatton that same day. Go next week. Do you get me? Or go in a month's time. You know the ones there.
He done
it's
the
calm.
Eminem thing. He done the 8 Mile thing.
What's that?
He done the 8 Mile
Oh
thing.
yeah.
He's come out and told. So now, if them man drop a video like, yeah, we took his jewelry, everyone's gonna be like, yeah, but he's already said it. Like,
Yeah.
MoStack, legend.
His new video's hard as well.
Yeah, he's got some.
What?
bangers, bro.
Bro,
My
all
man
of
went to
his-
the Himalayas. You see the mountains over
Yeah,
there?
his vision's different,
Wild.
man. His vision's different stuff.
He's
That
got
was
some
mad, you know?
bangers,
The only thing I didn't rate was the jacket, the Arsenal jacket.
Oh.
He's got to put it down. And the thing is, I know I'm an Arsenal fan, Mo. You got to put that down.
What you wanna?
Yeah.
You're a winner, Mo. You don't need to associate
What's
yourself
that?
with that.
Oh, what?
Yeah, MoStack is a winner. He really wins in this thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be in that Arsenal jacket. He don't. He deserves more. Go put on a Barcelona thing or something. You don't deserve that.
I think it's that. I don't know. Maybe he does support Arsenal, but it
He
does
does.
seem like a fashion thing, like, and it looks good on him.
Oh, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like he's wearing it because, all right, yeah, them man are doing shit, but this looks good with the drop.
Yeah.
It matches the watch as well, and it matches the bottom part of the trainer.
Do you know what he
get
does
me?
well as well? He makes glasses look so cool.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Like, no disrespect to Manga. Manga, you're my guy. But Manga wore glasses for time, but it was just Manga wearing glasses, innit?
Yeah.
When MoStack comes out in these they're just a next thing. I'm looking at this brother like, cuz he looked like if Cyclops from X-Men was trendy, he's MoStack. I swear to God,
Word.
fam, the guy is fucking got wings. His glasses are too fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple times I've seen the glasses, screenshot, let's go to the opticians, become you want that?
Yeah, I know.
You want that? It's tick for joke.
And
Yeah,
Mo-
You know, MoStack, you're Skepta's here, MoStack's just here. Just for that one video, one more tune, he's up there with Skepta.
What? Are you really doing that?
Come on, listen,
I'm
what MoStack's done, I have not
I'm
seen
just
a rapper
asking
do.
you a question. Are you really doing it? Yeah.
Alright, maybe
I'm
not.
just asking
Maybe
you.
not
Okay.
Skepta. Skepta's the.
Okay, because I know if I said that, Jesus Christ, bro.
I go crazy, I know. But MoStack's up there,
If
though,
I
man.
said if I said that,
Yeah, no.
Lord Clark.
Nah, Mo is a
But
fly
Skepta done it
nigga,
as
bro.
well, you know, back in the day. He said some guy tried to rob him outside the thingy bob, a record shop in South London. So that's what I'm saying, Skepta's too real. But MoStack done a video. Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm out here, bro. Man, them try to get me. They got me. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
It happens, man.
You know
Got
what I
caught
mean?
lacking.
It happens, bro. It happens to the best of them, bro. It happens to flipping all kind of man. It's been happening to them overseas, man, for a long time as well.
Sure.
On the quiet.
They're just not even making videos about it. Remember when Joel Santana got a good slice of it? Joel Santana got a great
Oh
slice
my
of it, yeah.
God.
And then, and bearing in mind, I like Joel Santana, innit?
Love him.
I think I just love his music, innit, yeah? But he got a good slice. And it was his opportunity to kind of go back and just be on a thing of, you know what? I was in a different country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The streets are talking or whatnot. This is what happened, blah, blah, blah. But to lay out the jewelry and then to come on this thing of like, rah, man over there ain't doing shit and they ain't that and this and it's like, bro, do you know what? He didn't realize by doing that is actually making it more dangerous for other artists that come over here.
Look
now.
what Cameron came over.
Yeah, exactly.
He jumped the stage and then Cameron released a video of him and Juju dancing
yeah,
in the
exactly.
hotel room.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my God, that was hilarious.
He
Do
is-
you know what? I had a couple man really upset about me.
What?
I'm not going to say no names, but because I was making a little bit of a joke about that thing, and then I had Don ring me up like, yo, bro, like, loudest Twitter thing, bro, because if it's not funny and
It's
X,
really-
Y, and Z.
I found it funny, but I didn't find it funny.
But yeah, anyway, man like that did that was making it could have potentially have made it more dangerous for other people that were coming over here, because you can't react like that. And also on top, you can react like that. Nobody can tell you what you can and can't do, to be fair. But all it means is that it just makes it dangerous for you for if you ever decide to come, not just in England, but anywhere near. Because if you go France or you go Sweden,
France
or
is mad, you know.
but man can just, it's not even about France being mad. Man can just drive there. Like, if I've got a problem with one of these guys and it's that deep, I can drive to France, rude boy. So you think that by going to France and not doing the London show, that's cool? Do Paris. Man will drive there. It's calm.
For real. It's true. Have you ever, like, obviously you've been to the States quite a few times. Your encounters with, obviously, some of the musicians you're around, they've been around Americans. What was the American perspective of London? Did they look at it as dangerous, and did any of them bring up the Joel Santana thing?
Nah, none of them brought up the Joel Santana thing, and they don't think that, man. Like, it's
that mad.
They don't think it's that mad over here.
Still,
I feel like over here is much more madder than LA.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, no, seriously, bro. I'll
do you know how
go.
big
I'll go
LA is,
LA.
though?
I'll go LA religiously, bro.
I hear that,
I'll
but
go
bro.
to the like. I'll go to. I don't go. I don't just go Beverly Hills and stay in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
I actually check my cousins in Inglewood, in Crenshaw. Like, I actually go to
You're
the
really
hood.
out here.
Yeah, I go Compton. I go to the Watts. I go to like the proper hoods. You get me? And check my actual brethren that actually live there. You get me? And it's not that mad, fam. It's not as mad as everybody.
But do you
makes
reckon
it.
that might just be
Over
because
here,
of...
bro? Over here is much more madder.
But do you reckon that might be... Maybe this still supports the same argument, because I get it. You probably are right. You might be right, but that might just be because of how big those areas are, so people can kind of stay out of their way a little bit more than they can
agree.
here.
I was trying to explain this to Americans.
It's hard to it's hard, bruv. Like, if you've got beef with a man from South, bro, you
From
could
ATL.
easily get...
Bruv, even just in general, you got a £2 million house on the same road, looking into the windows of a block.
Yeah.
It's different worlds in the exact same place. At least you got uptown and downtown in LA and in America, and it's big enough to spread between good areas and bad areas. I don't know what this mic was doing all over there. Like, that audio is gonna sound mad still.
I can
But yeah, like, our problems are so close to everyone else that it's a fucked up mad city.
Fam, you can get on the Victoria line and just meet your problem straight away, fam. You can meet your problem in 25 minutes. Man can meet you. It's true. What are you saying? You're in Brixton. Say no more. Victoria line. Man's there.
It's more problematic over here because it's much more smaller. Like,
But can I ask you a question? When there's a problem, when there's a problem though, say there is a problem, is it madder in America than it is over here, or?
Yeah, if man, and obviously
It's the guns.
Guns are much more accessible over there.
Because a man took out a gun at me in LA. It was mad.
Serious.
What? Listen, we went to that club. You know, on the Hollywood Walk.
Yeah.
And it looks like a cinema outside.
You went supper club.
Not supper club.
Playhouse.
Oh, they got a supper club in there?
Man went Playhouse.
Yeah, Playhouse.
I'm never playing in that house again. When I've gone inside there, I've gone there with the mother of my kids. She's looking kind of crazy. The man never trying to talk to it. I always never care. I just don't give a damn. So she's come and stood beside me, and she's one of them girls sometimes when she's just like, this is my baby, wherever. So this guy looking and he's staring at me for time. I was like, you right, bro? He's like, I'm cool. How are you? I didn't even know what that meant. So I was like, oh, whatever. Walked away. Gone outside. That same brother staring at me again. So I don't know. I'm just thinking this is eerie. So I said, look, I'm ordering my Uber. Let's all go home. But my brethren, I'm not going to say his name, he's noticed it and he is a hothead. He don't give a fuck. He's like, what you saying, fam? He's like, and then they started laughing like, I don't understand what you're saying. So he goes, I don't understand what you're saying, but you understand this type of thing. Man's lifted up the top. I've seen the strap. I was with 6 man. I'm not going to say no names. I've turned around, I'm with 2 man. I'm included in that too. So I've said, yo, it's hot. And there was some man there. Man, I've tried to do the, what, is someone calling me thing?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I've tried. But I was so scared of running because my brethren backed me. It was like, I can't run. Because if I leave him now, it's mad. If we go back to the crib, it's mad. So I stood there out of fear. Not even with a man holding the gun. With my brethren beside me.
That's a horrible situation.
So, yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. And then even when we got into the Uber, we saw them running towards the car. That was horrible.
Serious?
Yeah, it was mad.
It's a horrible
Playhouse is crazy, fam.